What is going on, everybody? It is another random day with your host, the Random Hero. Today we have a Kodi build for you. This one is called One Alliance Build for Krypton. It's kind of all together. It's called One Alliance. It's a build for Krypton. You get what I'm saying. You get it. You get it. Alright, you get it. Let's just get into it because you get it. This one weighs in at 200 and why didn't it open like that? 213 megabits, and it can be found in the One Alliance repo, which I will link to, of course. So let's just kind of go over it. This thing is pretty loaded, which is cool because you know, the more the merrier, right? I mean, as far as what you can get, what you you know, what they have on there for you, you know. So let's just go over this thing, and let's start from the beginning. Actually, we're gonna start at power. So there's the power menu. Just kidding. Favorites, of course. So we have fitness, and one of the cool things about this build that I like, anyways, is the wallpapers. I feel like they have really nice wallpapers as far as their, you know, essentially high definition wallpapers. They're clean, they're crisp, and they look nice. There are some where you will have where it just kind of looks not very good, you know. So that's just one thing to keep in mind, because you do run these on your TVs, your, you know, whatever you are, and you would like it to look good. I mean, that's kind of the thing. So you get what I'm saying. So we have fitness here. So we have insanity, relax, which is probably, well, let's just go to it. I don't want to guess. So we have meditation, hypnosis, self-hypnosis, anyways, meditation, stuff like that, sleep learning. So, and honestly, there's a lot of people that are into this stuff as far as yoga, as far as meditation, you know, just relaxation, basically. So very cool that that's in there. We have Gem World, we have Divas Dens, Turks Fitness, Blues Place. See what that is. Obviously, it's just another scrapper, but just interested to see that. That just kind of went to the whole. Yeah, I don't know why it went there. That must just not have been set to go to the right spot. And then, of course, we have what do we got? Blues Place, Aries Fitness, and Insanity. I believe the Insanity is probably, just as it says, it's the Insanity workout, whatever. I think I've heard of that. Pretty sure I have it, actually. Let's see. That does nothing. That just says, nah. We have comedy. We have stand-up. We have Turks comedy. And we have Aries comedy. Let's go into stand-up here. I've already checked a couple of these out. As far as these you know, categories, just to make sure, you know, for the most part they're working. I've done in the past where their stuff hasn't worked, so that's cool. This dude's hilarious. If you want to hear other people's jokes, you can watch this one. Bill Burr is amazing. Anyways, we're gonna back off, and Chris Rock's amazing too. So we have Aries Comedy, Sports OD. This is the one I haven't, but I'm pretty sure. Let's just. So we got UFC replays, we got WWE replays, F1 and Grand Prix on demand, self-explanatory, MOTD, which I honestly don't know what that one is. So let's see what it is. Match of the day. Okay. So, looks like soccer? Perhaps? I'm pretty sure. Looks like soccer. Football. Let's see. So, we got Grand Prix. We got footy catch-up. That sounds like soccer, too. We have WWE replays. Let's just see where this goes. WWE live shows, pay-per-views. Let's just see if they actually work. April 2nd, WrestleMania. So, wait, what is today? I think today is the, I think that's on today. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that is today. Okay. So that is on there, so it looks like you can get to it. UFC replays, self-explanatory again. Sly Sports. Now, I looked at Sly Sports. I looked at BE.T Sports, which now BE.T, because at first you look at it and you're like, oh, BET Sports, like, well, that doesn't really make sense. But BE.T, I don't really know what it stands for, but it looks like it's just the network, and it's just live stream. So basically, you choose a stream, and it's just live TV. It's one of the HD sports stations on that. So it's the same with Sly Sports, and the same with the live sports, of course. So that's kind of a gist on that, but they're just in different categories. I did notice, like, I was in one of these, and I went to BT1, and it loaded it up, but what would happen is it would just close. So we're just going to click on one, and you'll see what happens. There are some that work, and some that's not, so it could depend on the server at the time. I know my internet connection is fine, so I know it's not that. And I don't have anything running in the background. I don't download anything like that, or stuff of that nature, so I know it's not anything like that. So again, you can kind of see it just sitting there. And let's see if we can back this out, or is it? Okay, yeah, I just backed it out. So again, I'm not really sure. It probably has to do with the server, something of that nature. Oh, there it is, BT Sport 1, and it actually did load up, and now it's seeking. We're just going to stop that and get out of there. Okay. So we have live sports. We have TV guide. And we have on demand. So let's just check out the on demand. Most popular category, player, live. Okay. So next we have music, so we're going to dig into music just a little bit, because why not? We have live radio stations, that's cool. We have MP3s on demand. What did that say? Old school bangers. Alright, let's just check out old school bangers. So we got Lasco something, Underworld, Born Slippy, Hadaway. I don't really know any of these, if we're being completely honest. I've heard of some of these people, like Tiesto and Darude, of course. I don't know any of this stuff. Cool. I'm gonna back out of there. That was a cool wallpaper, by the way. I had that on my computer at one point. So we got karaoke, we got Ravers. I want to check that out just because of the name. Dreamscape, Helter Skelter Events, Bonkers, Clubland, Hardcore. Okay, so this is electronic stuff. Hard House, electronic. Yes, that's what that is. UK40. We got music TV, so these are probably music videos, as it suggests. But you never know. I mean, they do have a channel called MTV, which is music television, and that doesn't even play music. So there you go. Just stupid shows. Okay. Hit TV, DJ Underground. Okay. Cool. Now we get to, let's just see if there's anything else. We have live stuff. That's cool. Now music. Next is movies. So we have just the scrappers on the bottom here. Seem to be at least, at least a few of them here. So we got Jaffma. I've honestly never heard of that one. Let's just check that out. the one I've been using mainly lately, I have the Durex build installed on my Shield currently, and that one uses Exodus. And actually, it's been working pretty well. Exodus, as of recent, had been kind of crappy, and it kind of, whatever they did, they kind of got the bugs out of it, because it seems to be working pretty well for the one show that I actually watch on there. So we got this one, Jaffma, and let's go to top IMDb. Logan, which is awesome, by the way. And let's see. We're not going to fire any of these up for obvious reasons here. Back out. So that's very cool. So Jaffma might be a cool scrapper if it works. So Wolfpack, M4U. So these are the other ones that are kind of the norm. Watch OH, I haven't seen that one before either. Zen, Bob, Specto. So TV, that's kind of, I'm not a Breaking Bad fan, but that wallpaper's kind of cool. Kind of dig it. But so we have TV series, we have the Grand Tour, we have Zen, Specto, 24/7. I just want to look at TV series, because I find it kind of cool when they have everything kind of put into, where you can just go to one show and just watch, try to watch everything. The Worst Witch. I don't even know. Lopez season 2. Okay. Well, see, a lot of these shows, either they're not good or never heard of them. Probably not worth watching. I don't know. I've seen Ghost Adventures, Who knows? I mean, the show seemed interesting, to be honest. But, because if they don't see anything, then the show's a waste. So, like, you kind of got to see something, right? Or hear something, or you just kind of wonder about those shows. That's all I'm going to say. And we don't need to go any farther. Back. So that's cool. So we got 1A, which is basically the updates, the speed test, so you can kind of check your speeds. You got cleanup, advanced setting, builds. There was a couple different builds, not a whole lot of options, but I mean, there could have been more. Just the ones I saw, they had one that I had done before, Wonderbox, I think it was, and I've done that one. So now here's an interesting one that usually isn't on any of them, from what I've seen. So we have webcams. Now this is just a bunch of different. It's a list of different webcams. We have Aries Paranormal, Most Haunted, Aries UFO, the Smithsonian, documentaries, and motorsports. The only one that's kind of weird is the motorsports. That one, it's like, it feels like it just doesn't really belong there, because there's other spots for this. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but reality, I guess, it kind of fits. I mean, it really is reality. I mean, it's racing, but based on the other stuff that's here, and it could have been another, and you could always move it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, if we're being honest. So, I'm just rambling there. So we have add-ons next, and kids, and then systems. So, kids, another cool wallpaper. It's nice looking. We have TV shows, movies. Let's just see if it actually goes to kids' TV shows and not just TV shows in general. And it does. And it even shows you what channel it's on. That's cool. See, there it works. I like it. So you have your kids' add-ons like normal. So very cool. So this build, this wallpaper is kind of creepy. I don't know what it's from. So if anybody knows what that's from, it kind of looks like it would be if there was a Poltergeist remake, which I believe there is actually going to be one, and it might already be out. I haven't seen it. But this looks like it would be from something like that. Interesting, though. And that's pretty cool, too. and then we're back to power and favorites. So that is it for this build. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you like my content, like what I do, subscribing is always welcomed, of course. And you folks have yourself a good night.